levitating in broad daylight and performing supernatural feats. These so-called gifted individuals are pushing the limits of human ability. Some say they are born with strange powers, others call it illusion, but the cameras caught it all. So let's dive in and watch them all in action. In this tape, a girl is seen standing on the sidewalk showing bizarre behavior as if casting some kind of spell. And suddenly, the fence swings open. It looks like she controlled the wind, using some kind of magic or powers. When netizens saw this footage, they were shocked to the core. Some thought it was just a trick, or maybe a setup, while others were convinced that some abilities go beyond what science can explain. So, what's your take on this? Tell me in the comments below. Floating supermarket guy. This happened just a few years ago and left everyone shocked when a man was seen literally floating inside a supermarket, not hanging or jumping, just calmly hovering like it was no big deal. The place was packed and people around him were clearly shocked. Some started recording while others just stared, trying to figure out what was going on. A few said it could be wires, others believed it might be a clever trick, but honestly, it didn't even matter. The way he floated so naturally, it looked straight out of a superhero movie, and for a moment, it felt like real-life magic. Real-life Peter Parker. So this video has been troubling many people in the online community. But before I say anything, just watch the video. Not only did the guy pull off a full Tarzan move through the trees using the spider web, he also landed smoothly on the ground and grabbed his backpack with literally zero effort. If the world doesn't count that as a real superhero move, I don't know what will. Supernatural influence. A video of a famous influencer and model went viral after she was seen walking with her friend on a quiet, rainy night. Suddenly asked her to prove that she is not from this world. She accepted the challenge and did this.
What the?
Though it may be shocking to some, it shouldn't be. If we believe in the existence of other dimensions, then why not in the existence of beings from those dimensions as well? Moving cell phone. These co-workers experienced something eerie that left them completely terrified. When a phone suddenly moved on its own, they said it felt like someone else was in the room, watching them closely. The people who saw the video blamed it on the power of telekinesis, claiming that one of them was responsible and was hiding their identity. Curse of Vecna. In the middle of the night, the rescue team received a call regarding a strange man. When they arrived at the scene, they couldn't believe their eyes. A man levitating in the sky effortlessly with no visible support, rope, or any explanation. The emergency team was shocked and left with questions: how he got up there, or what caused it. As the footage got viral, netizens started to call it a real-life curse of Vecna.
Да, вот это ночка, конечно.
Time traveler. A surveillance camera captured something truly strange during a busy afternoon in a central market in China. A man appeared suddenly in the middle of the road. With all the traffic and rush, no one seemed to notice him, and just as quickly, he vanished. Even stranger, no other CCTV in the area recorded him, only this one. Just one eerie moment caught on tape. Was it a glitch? Or did we just witness real-life time travel? Superhumans. An old man was walking on the sidewalk with his grandchild when a heavy pot came loose from a balcony above. Just before disaster could strike, a security camera captured them suddenly, shifting backward at incredible speed. The slowed-down footage reveals what really happened. A dark, shadowy figure appeared out of nowhere, grabbed the grandfather and the child, and moved them to safety. Was it a guardian angel or divine help that just arrived for them? I am leaving it up to you guys to decide. building climber. This Japanese schoolgirl left everyone stunned on the internet after this video got viral, showing her climbing up the wall of her school effortlessly without any gear or help. The entire act was truly commendable, and netizens were quick to praise her, calling the act incredible and mysterious. Whatever the truth is, one thing's clear: she made the impossible look easy. Bending legs. This clip was recorded by a woman at a local cafe. The video shows a girl standing in the queue, bending her knees in a way that didn't look normal at all. That woman got so shocked and uploaded it online to ask for netizens' opinion. Many of them called it creepy. However, others explained that some people are born with double-jointed limbs, a rare but harmless condition. So while the clip may have looked paranormal at first, the truth behind it is far more human than it seems. Stranger's Thing.
Are you gonna make it move?
Yeah.
Go on then.
A real-life Stranger Things moment was caught on camera when this little girl took the challenge to move the bottle. According to her, she has the ability to control the objects and move things using her mind. She held out her hand pointing towards its direction, and it suddenly makes a slight shift, leaving even her family in shock.
What the f?
Savvy teleporter. Late at night, a man was driving his truck down a quiet road when suddenly a cart and its driver appeared right in front of him, seemingly out of nowhere. Just then something happened that changed everything. A mysterious man appeared at what I would call lightning speed and carried both the cart and its driver away to the safe side of the road, just in time. Both the drivers were stunned, unsure of what they had just witnessed. Empty car.
Alright. Sit tight, Sarah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your registration is What the?
Something really bizarre happened with this policewoman during a traffic stop. When she asked the woman in the car for registration, everything seemed normal until the officer turned to check the back seat. Just for a second, she turned back and found the driver's seat completely empty.
I was just headed to a friend's house. It's like literally right there. It's
Okay.
a birthday party. So,
Got it.
Not mine, but
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
no, of course not.
Alright. Sit tight, Sarah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your registration is What the?
Sarah? Sarah?
The woman was gone, as if she had never been there at all. When questioned later, the officer admitted she couldn't explain what happened. The way it all unfolded, so quickly and silently, makes it more eerie and disturbing. Man on road. This unsettling moment was recorded on a car's dashcam following closely behind a heavy truck, when suddenly the truck driver moved the steering in the middle of the highway as if he had avoided something big. But here's the mystery. When you watch the footage closely, there's no sign of anyone on the road, and then a man appears out of nowhere, dressed as if he had come straight out of the 1980s. He probably was a time traveler who have slipped through time, because what other possibilities could there be? Waterbender. In this viral video, a man is seen standing at the walkside fountain, calmly holding out his hand as if trying to control the water flow. To everyone's surprise, the fountain responds perfectly to his gesture. The scene amazed many people as it looked like the guy had control over it. Man in air. This group of boys encountered something unbelievable one evening when they recorded a man holding himself up on a pole by the roadside, his body stretched out in midair, not standing or hanging, just floating as if gravity didn't exist, and it looked impossible. People who watched it online suggested all kinds of theories. To this day, no one knows the real story. But one thing's for sure, that guy had ultra-human abilities no one else had. Psychokinesis.
Alright, knock it down.
In this video, a boy is seen attempting to move a box using what he claims are psychic powers. He doesn't touch the box, he simply holds out his hand as if trying to control it from a distance. The visuals become quite bizarre when the box shifts slightly, leading many to believe that such abilities might actually exist. However, nothing has surfaced so far to confirm the existence of such powers, leaving the topic open for debate.
Yeah, Keegan.
Midnight Hero. This strange moment shows a girl narrowly escaping a speeding car, but if you watch clearly, you'd notice that it wasn't the girl who saved herself, but a strange, angelic figure that appeared out of nowhere. Grabbed the girl and saved her life. Who he was, and from where did he appear, is still not known. But all's well if it ends well, isn't it? Strange colleague. One day a man recorded a strange and eerie moment of his colleague when he observed his bizarre behavior. Just then he saw something that he couldn't believe. Without touching anything, that man made a quick hand gesture, and the LCD screen shifted on its own. The whole scene made him so stunned that he kept watching it until their eyes met, and that colleague immediately shut the door. That too, with a gesture of his hands. And if this footage isn't enough to make you believe in telekinesis, I don't know what will. Car lifter. Another strange CCTV footage from a high schooler appeared. In this video, a student can be seen on her way to home. When she stops for a brief moment, just then her handkerchief slips and slides under a parked car. What happens next is hard to believe. She casually lifts the cars with one hand, grabs the napkin, and walks away as if nothing happened. Is it all a glitch in the Matrix, or something else entirely? America Got Talent. In this episode of America's Got Talent, a bald man appeared and claimed he had psychic abilities. At first, the judges seemed skeptical, but that quickly changed. As his performance began, he stunned everyone by levitating off the ground, balancing on a stick. The audience watched in disbelief, but he calmly explained it was a mind control technique he'd mastered through years of meditation. Whiteeyed Demon. A short clip of Lady Gaga's concert went viral when fans noticed something eerie about her. During the performance, her eyes turned all white. Not only her eyes, but her expressions changed at the exact moment. It made the viewers concerned about her. There are many who believe that she might have become a part of Illuminati. What's your opinion on this? Share in the comments below. Gifted Girl. What began as a heated argument at the bus stop quickly escalated when the man stepped toward the girl. But her friend didn't flinch. She simply raised her hand, and in the blink of an eye, he was on the ground. No one saw it coming, which made the moment even more shocking. What was truly strange, though, was her behavior. Afterward, she acted confused, as if she had no idea what had just happened, and then suddenly began to scream. Whatever it was, it ended as quickly as it began, leaving everyone at the scene terrified. Truck mover. When large vehicles don't give you way, you make it yourself. Just like this guy. He was caught on a CCTV moving the truck with his bare hands. How did he get this immense power is still not known, but one thing could be said for sure. This guy possessed some really strong powers that no ordinary man could have. SuperSiblings. This guy witnessed something really bizarre in a park late at night and caught it on camera. The video showed two men lifting a car effortlessly, as if it weighed nothing. Days later, when it went viral, people were stunned and started to call them SuperSiblings. But after that day, they were never seen again. Cafe shock. This video was recorded in a local cafe back in 2010. It gained significant popularity due to the bizarre event that took place. At first, a glass on the table moved by itself. The friends initially thought one of them was playing a trick, but it was later proven otherwise. The incident left a strong impression on netizens at the time, as they got to identify the real culprit behind the strange incident. It was the girl sitting on the table next to them, and once you see her, there's no way you can deny the evidence. Flying Lady. In October 2011, Milan, Italy, a woman stepped out onto her terrace to enjoy the weather, but ended up capturing something bizarre. As the woman looked up, she noticed a strange figure levitating in the midair. At first, she thought it might be some balloon stuck in a wire, but when she zoomed in, everything changed. It was clearly a disfigured woman in the sky, wearing a long dress giving off the impression of a time traveler, caught between past and present. This incident scared her, wondering what that thing was, a trick or something far more mysterious. Strange woman. A woman in this clip is seen calmly crossing the street when a speeding car came towards her. Though it touched her, the girl didn't stumble nor fall. On the other hand, the car was clearly affected. This strange incident has left everyone buzzing. Considering her apparent strength, many believe the possibility that the girl could be from another dimension. Wooden log. This man captured a scene straight out of a Hulk movie. The footage shows a man effortlessly lifting a massive log, nearly bigger than him, without any help from a machine. The clip quickly went viral. Some netizens said he must have incredible strength, while others guessed the log might not be as heavy as it looks. Whatever the case, it wasn't like something you see every day, and it definitely left everyone talking. Real or illusion? Another episode from a reality TV show has gone viral, leaving both the audience and the judges in complete disbelief. A magician appeared and claimed that he can shape-lift a human into a dog. Everyone thought it was just a part of the show, but what happened afterwards was completely unreal. Just in a few seconds, he transformed a man into a dog. This shift was so unnatural and impossible that it left even the judges in complete awe. Woman in store. A seemingly normal day at a grocery store turned chaotic when an armed man approached the cashier, clearly trying to cause trouble. Then suddenly, something invisible seems to pull that man away from the cashier. The grocery guy couldn't understand what happened, so he checked the CCTV. To his shock, a random guy appeared to be his savior. He could be seen observing everything and making the move, though it all ended up good. The guy was still frightened by the incident. Equipment malfunction. During a live broadcast at the airport near the boarding area, a man was being interviewed, then suddenly the camera captured something. Two women standing behind him. "Let me show you again." They were casually talking, until suddenly one of them vanished from the frame without any clear movement. The clip quickly sparked debate online. Some suggested it was equipment malfunction, while others believed the woman may have simply walked away quickly, possibly feeling uncomfortable being on camera. But again, these all are just speculations. What really happened in that moment is still a question mark. Scary grandma. In a recently held football match, a woman sitting among the cheering fans stood out and caught the attention of everyone. Pale face, black eyes, and clothes as if she had been wearing them for centuries. This clip created a stir among the netizens, and they asked the government for the answers. Later, the sports committee clarified that it was not a part of the game or anything related. Things only got more bizarre when police tried to track that lady, only to find nothing about her name, record, or any trace. Seethrough man. When a security guard felt a weird presence during his night duty, he came to the control room and asked for the footage, and this is what it captured. A shadowy figure was walking on the sidewalk, and seeing the footage again, he now had no doubt in his mind about the strange presence. Shapeshifter captured. This home security camera recorded something really weird. A figure emerging from behind the parked cars. At first, it appears to be like someone crawling on all fours, but then the figure suddenly stood up, transformed himself into a person, and walked like nothing had happened. This clip got many wondering about what that guy really was. A shapeshifter or something else entirely, and the mystery just keeps growing. Old man. A traveler recorded a strange moment during his visit to Dallas, Texas. He spotted an old man pulling a food cart with just a lift of his finger. The man did it so casually, even smiling and greeting the traveler. Later, the locals talked about him and said that he is famous all around and pulls such tricks now and then. But even if it was a trick, isn't it totally mind-blowing? Sky God? A man or a Superman? This video recording something truly out of the world has got the internet puzzled. It showed a man floating high in the sky with a thundering light striking all around him. What made this clip a true mystery for the people was the strange fact that the guy was never identified. It was as if he only wanted to make a public appearance, and once it was done, he disappeared, as if he never existed. Shadow casting. Now, this video is quite bizarre. It first appeared on the dark web last year. The footage shows a man standing still, his arms stretched out in a strange pose. But the real eerie part comes when he walks away. His shadow remains on the wall as if frozen in time. Later, it was revealed that he was part of a controlled experiment to study how the objects interact with extreme heat. Man out of nowhere. This video shows a man walking on the sidewalk taking off his jacket and giving it to someone else in a red shirt that just appeared. The weird part is, how could he even see him when the camera couldn't? Years have passed, yet no one can ever explain where the other man came from or the evidence to prove if he had been there all along. Woman in black. Imagine walking around an abandoned area and coming across this. A woman spotted this tall figure dressed in all black appeared with clearly no visible features. Not only was she visibly creepy, but the ladylike figure walked through the fence before her. Not believing her eyes, she tried to follow the figure, but ended up banging her head against a fence. That's when she realized she had just witnessed something supernatural. Mysterious guy. A mind-blowing and shocking incident caught netizens' attention. A group of fully armed soldiers targeting a door, moving with precision and clear intent, until something completely unexpected happened. Out of nowhere, a man casually appeared, walking with a calm demeanor. Within seconds, the guy took down the entire troop effortlessly without any hesitation or struggle. As quietly as he appeared, he left as well. Portal. A man was burning wood outside in the middle of night, just to stay warm, when something bizarre happened. A blazing vortex formed right in front of his eyes, almost like a portal opening in the air. It was a swirling, glowing distortion that looked like it didn't belong to this world. The man stood still, watching it in disbelief. No one would have ever believed him if it had not been caught on surveillance camera. The event remains unexplained, leaving people arguing. Was it something unnatural or just bizarre? Lightbearer. In Beijing, during a late-night festival, a man was casually recording when he noticed something strange. A man wearing a hoodie to cover his face, walking alone. Suddenly, an otherworldly glowing light ring figure appeared. The moment that man saw the camera, it took off running, vanishing into the portal, leaving no trace behind, and a puzzle that remained unsolved. Flash in real. This footage recorded by a car driver is truly unbelievable. He captured a man running at an unimaginable. And if you look at it closely, you'll see that he is an ordinary human only with the ability of superhuman. Some called him a professional, but others were not sure. The way he moved effortlessly made them believe that he could be superhuman or mutant. Witchcraft. In this video, a spooky witchcraft practice was recorded, revealed by one of the men who happened to be in the audience. A man can be seen standing silently in the middle of a gathering, murmuring something, while a strange-looking humanoid floats eerily in the air above him. According to the man who recorded the footage, the ritual is based on an ancient practice that happens once in a year, believed to bring prosperity to the tribe, and what that thing floating in the air is something they are forbidden to tell anyone. Invisible Man. This gym trainer noticed someone standing behind him and began talking to him, but things took a strange turn when the security guard noticed what's wrong with the guy and showed him the footage. He was extremely frightened and insisted that he clearly remembered talking to someone, though the camera didn't capture anyone. It's strange to even think that who the guy was talking to. Strange figure. When the motion sensor of a ring security camera detected movement, the homeowner was left in shock because it wasn't a person on the street. It was a blurry, shadowy figure walking along the sidewalk, resembling a distorted version of a human. When he shared the footage with his neighbors, they too were in disbelief, especially because it happened shortly after an elderly man in the neighborhood had passed away. That man used to walk that very path every day. Many now believe it was his spirit, and honestly, so do I. Glowing Man. This strange, shadowy entity captured on CCTV footage running from behind the cars and moving through a fence has left netizens both scared and puzzled. And for those of you who are skeptics, watch a normal human walking through the same frame as the figure and notice the difference. Disfigured entity. In this footage, a spooky figure is standing in the middle of the street right in front of the man's house, completely still, in a strange and unsettling posture. Later, he revealed that he felt the presence of that same figure inside his home, as if it was watching him. Since then, he usually found himself waking up around the same time. It could be due to the disturbing sight he witnessed, or perhaps it's some sort of curse the shadowy figure placed on him that's causing it all. Real-life Wolverine. A very strange incident was recorded in a local nail salon when a new customer's sharp metallic claws suddenly extended from his knuckles, almost like Wolverine from the movies. The manicurist froze in fear, unsure whether to run or scream, but he remained calm and polite. Unfortunately, the video cuts there, leaving the viewers unsure of what happened in the nail bar later. Let's move towards our subscribers' pick of the day. These guys were just chilling around casually when one of them started acting strangely. At first, no one took it seriously. His friends laughed, thinking it was a prank. But things took a disturbing turn when he walked straight through the door without actually opening it. This made the glass to shatter. The way it broke and his calm reaction left everyone shaken. What started as a joke turned into a moment that scared not just only his friend, but the people who watched it as well.